such a good line, but the arrangement here really saved it. Hey everyone, 大家好，我叫谢可德，你们的 CVT 声乐老师。So today we're gonna have another action video for you where I'm going to analyze singers that you love to listen to using CVT terms. Today we're gonna listen to another variety show called The Treasured Voice. Good name, by the way. We're gonna listen to the song 小半. It's a soft Chinese ballad about the feeling of loving someone deeply but imperfectly. We're gonna listen to a duet, two singers. One is Tang Songyun and the other one Wang Zhongliang. I wanna thank you. I asked last week's video, I asked about if I should cover Balalaika. I got so many loving comments to do this one, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go straight to it. This weekend, right after finishing the singer episode, I right away hit the road, went to sing on a wedding for a very, very close friend of mine. Now it's time to start working on the song, and I'm already working on it with my teacher, Lily, to pronounce the songs and to understand the meaning behind it. And goddamn, it's dark, but I really love it. And I think I have very special ideas for making this cover. I really hope you're gonna like it. It may take me a bit to work on it, but I will try to make it as fast as possible while delivering the level that I want to deliver for you. So yeah, just a little update on that. Now we're gonna listen to the song. Let's dive into it. Okay. I feel like I know this song. Very soft sound, sounds really good to be honest. Especially on the low notes you can hear that it's a bit more clear sound, and then on the higher falsettos she adds a bit of breathiness to it. Okay. It's a really nice voice. Kind of the same stuff, being neutral in most of the verse and then in the higher notes switching to falsetto. Even though it's probably harder for him as a guy because it's higher for a guy, alright? He still manages to keep a very smooth transition from falsetto to the full or neutral. So from this sound to this, a bit more engaged. Yo. That will be more neutral. That will be more falsetto. Beautiful. Also, barely any breathiness on the voice, which is pretty rare, I would say. A lot of people like it. So it's pretty rare to see two singers singing very clear, kind of neutral. But I think it works very well. Wow. I have to say their voices are quite similar in a way. Kind of dark. Kind of in the same volume. Usually I like it more when in duets you have singers that sound very different from each other. And then you have different spectrum of the voice from each one. I got the Yo Chang Ting move stuck into my hands. So anyways. They sound quite similar, I would say, so I don't feel like they add so much to each other so far. Okay. Wow. That dissonance move there with the music was so beautiful. Wow, that's so special actually. You hear the interval. Interval basically is the space between two notes, right? Some intervals make you feel very whole and nice. Some intervals make you feel a bit more anxious, you know, so it has different use for each one. And in this, they use it so nicely to make their voices meet in a way that it's like almost like a horror movie. So it's a bit of an anxious feeling. I like it. make such a melodic line with two voices that is very, let's say, dissonant in a good way, you have to have really good control in both singers. Because if only one of them would be a bit out of pitch, that would sound horrible. Yeah, but this sounds awesome. I love it. I think, you know, it's such a classic kind of duet. A guy and a girl, they both sing kind of melodically, very soft, all that. Oh, and I think the arrangement here, and of course their singing abilities that allowed it to happen, but the arrangement here really saved it by making such a weird line there that really caused us to feel something very different. Let's move on. That's nice. Again, they're kind of on the same sound area, but just the way the harmony is made, that they answer to each other, makes it more interesting. I mean, they're both quite restrained in a way. I think especially the guy. He barely opens his mouth and keeps a very closed kind of sound. And I would say she's doing the same. I think it would be good if along this song it really opens up, just to have a bit more of a change coming. Again, a game with the harmony. Okay. Now it opens up a bit. She's a bit louder. Open your mouth a bit more. She stays quite dark in her voice. I love it. It's such a good line. Okay. Now it started opening up a bit more. It doesn't need to open up a lot to have a bit of a change here, because it was so close in a way that just a bit of openness to the mouth area and all that gives us a lot of sound. But performance-wise, they are pretty boring, I have to say. Like, they're not doing anything. It's very sober, if it makes sense. In terms of mode, they do change a bit here. I would say that he is more towards overdrive. More towards something bigger, louder, all that. She's opening the valve but stays kind of soft. And I think it's a good choice to not make too much of a change all of a sudden. If both of them would go to overdrive, I think it would be a bit unrelated to how the song was so far. Yeah. That was a beautiful contrast. Him starting that, raising the volume, going a bit more to Corbin, right? A bit more restraint. And then she answers with the softest sound, very quiet and with some of this creaking on it. Makes it very emotional. Nice.
谁不对，谁孤本，谁极端，无故不知所以然。纵容着喜欢跟讨厌，宠你越厌倦的，比不过矛盾很不难。纵过矛盾很不难。纵容着。
Now it's very, very bright here. And you see also that when he goes very light with his sound, you can see all of his teeth. And that's actually a good trick if you want to go very light, making a smile, right? Making a smile makes the sound lighter and brighter. And thinking about showing all your teeth is a good way to really force yourself in a way to really make it as bright as you can.
任性的随意的放肆的轻易的向所有海阔尽头，不应该太心软，不大胆太死板，不过多玩弄着肆无忌惮，不应该舍弃了死心了放手了更圆融，无可奈何不耐烦。
It looks like such a hard song to keep up. There's not a lot of place to breathe. You see that they're really sneaking a breath every time. And there are so many words. Like, you have to really sneak in a very short breath every time. And I would say maybe it's good to stay in this restrained sound without adding too much effects, too much sounds, so that you can hold on until the end and, you know, not die, basically. It's very cute. By the way, if you have more concerts or performances you want me to react to realize what the hell the singers that you like are doing, make sure to write down in the comments or send me a message. If you haven't already, make sure to follow the page so you can see all the content that's gonna come up right here. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. I'm Shaket, your CVT vocal coach, and I will see you next time. Cheers.